I am Deb Hart with Jodi Leonard. Today we want to talk about psychic readings. Coyote Wisdom has a really talented roster, a really talented team of individuals who have so much experience in offering psychic readings. That's kind of the umbrella under what we put the psychic readings. Jodi Leonard has been with Coyote for many years. You've studied so many different aspects of offering elements of a psychic reading. If I've never had one before, what might I find? What might I expect to experience if I'm going to sit down in a room with you? And should I have an idea of what I want before I come see you?
If somebody is asking for a psychic reading, they do have an agenda. Maybe they can't verbalize it to a person, but there's a reason why you walk through these doors to have a reading. So it's nice if they could tell me a little bit, but if they can't, then we just start talking. And I think as you talk to somebody, you connect with them, and then you begin to get a feeling of what could be going on. And then I'll use the cards to kind of help that, because some people are afraid to talk about what's going on inside of them, and they want you to tell them. And so sometimes that is a challenge, but I do a lot of praying before they come in, and I'll pray while they're there. And then, eventually it'll start coming out to why they're really here. So it can be done that way, but it is easier if they do. I want to know about my relationship. Hey, I want to know about my job. It does make it easier. It all comes from the spirit, so it doesn't matter. Sometimes it might take a few minutes to connect with their energy. And especially if I don't know them personally, then it's going to take me a few minutes to warm up and feel what's going on.
And I think that's a lot of the question is people don't fully understand. And I didn't really even understand for years that I've been getting psychic readings and my astrology chart done for 25 years now. And I've always believed in it. I've always felt that it helped me. I would come when I would get stuck, or if I had a question about something, or if I was struggling with something in life, I would just come and sit down and I would say, all right, what is the message from spirit? And finally, I'm like, so what exactly is happening? Is it sort of like my guides, my angels or spirits or whatever you want to call it, or God, divine, whatever you name it? Is it my people that are kind of talking to your people because I'm not getting the message through my people? How does that work?
Yes, that's how it works. I sit there and then I start getting images and thoughts of something. And then I'll say, hey, so have you painted lately? And they'll look at me, well, no, I'm a painter. So it comes through me like that. Yeah. I'll start getting feelings like, who's your grandma? Oh yeah, my grandma just passed. So that's how it comes to me. It is their stuff, but I also have my own guides that are helping me facilitate the reading too.
Yeah.
But it's weird. All of a sudden you just get that feeling and you're like, okay, I just got, spirit just talked to me. And sometimes I don't always know if I should tell them everything I hear, because some things are delicate, and you have to be very careful how you tell people things, because they could take things the wrong way. It takes that intuition and that connection with the spirit to really listen to that information and look at that person and say, what is going to serve the highest good of that person? So just because I know something doesn't mean, okay, I'm going to tell you this, because they may not be ready to hear it. And so I have to be careful. I don't want, just because I know something, I don't think that I always have that right to say it. So that's where discernment comes in, and sometimes that's hard, because they're asking me for something that I'm like, man, they are telling me not to tell that person, even though I know it, they're not ready for that. So it can be a challenge sometimes. You got to put your ego to the side, and the person will get what they need from the reading, and they're going to hear what they want to hear.
And that's what your guides are going to help you facilitate, what is it this person needs to hear right now so that they can move forward in a positive direction.
Exactly. And it sometimes it's hard because I get a lot of messages and it's like, oh gosh. And I'm looking at their emotional state, and because I am a healer, I can see their aura around them and I can feel it. And I'm like, okay, they got this really going on, so they're not ready for this. So it's really being in tune with their energy. It's so important to pay attention to their body language, to the way they feel, their reaction to certain words you say. Tell me, okay, they won't be ready for this. They really just, like, I had a client come in and she didn't want the cards right. She just wanted to talk to me. And so I realized some people just want to talk to somebody. They're lonely. The COVID's been hard on them. they don't feel validated. So a lot of times it's not so much a psychic reading as just somebody to connect with.
Jodi offers a wide range of healing modalities, the psychic readings, as well as, next time we can talk maybe about Reiki or some of your angel therapy or crystal therapies. You have such a wide array of healing modalities that you offer people. For now, we're talking about your psychic reading, and we're going to join up with you again later. You can find Jodi at Coyote Wisdom. Thank you so much for talking with us today, Jodi.
Thank you.